Okay, this next video response is to a message that I got from someone named ShikataGaNai100. ShikataGaNai100, and his real name is actually Ken. But he made the stupid mistake of emailing me and then having a friend block or friend lock on his channel so I cannot respond. And a lot of you do this all the goddamn time. I'm sorry, but seriously, Jesus, don't do stuff like that. It's annoying. I write a message to you and then I try to send it and it just doesn't go anywhere because okay, here's the stupid message. Well, it's not a stupid message, but he seems like a nice guy, but here it is. From an ancient warrior yearning for Fuji. Okay, first of all, love your vids, yada yada yada. He just subscribed like 30 minutes before he sent me this message, by the way. I checked on you. Okay, Sensei, hear this one out. I am 62 years old, Brooklyn born, etc. 2 graduate degrees. Divorced 2 times. VA disability, but fully ambulatory. That means you can walk for all you knuckleheads. No outward signs or symptoms. No special needs. All medical covered. Yeah, I know. I still got to do that J health plan. No big. Yeah, if you do have insurance, even in the States, and you come to Japan, you still have to. It's illegal not to get on the health plan. A lot of people avoid it. A lot of people lie or just ignore it. But if you ever want to be legit like I am, I'll tell you the truth. I didn't pay for a couple of years. None of my friends were paying. I was like blowing it off, and I thought, why am I the only one paying? Because see, the first year when you come to Japan, at least in the old days, I'm pretty sure it's still the same. First year you come to Japan, you have to pay health insurance, and it's really, really cheap. They give you like a really cheap deal. It's like 1,500 yen a month. It's like 15 bucks, whatever, 20 bucks. But after the first year, they start basing the health, the payments become dependent on your salary for the last year, right? So if you had a big salary, you pay more. And some people pay as much as 20,000, 30,000, depending on how much money you make. And since I was making tons of cash back in the day, my health insurance suddenly jumped to like 30 or 40,000 a month. And I was like, geez, I can't pay 500 bucks a month, you know? So I just said, screw it. Anyway, long story short, I ended up having problems because once I wanted to get married and have a house and all that crap, you know, everything's got to be in order. So I went back and had to pay, and it took me like 2 or 3 years to catch up, and it was painful. Like, had no money. But anyway, so there's a little lesson for you. Let's go on with the question. He says, I want to study Japanese in Fukuoka Foreign Language School through JLPT #1 and N1. I guess that's N1 means, I don't know, level 1 maybe. Through JLPT N1. I don't know anything about this, so I'm not from Fukuoka. So. Then on to a school of music in Fukuoka until either the return of Christ or when my heart fucking gives up. I think this is a J-vlogger who does that, who would know more about that than me. But a lot of J-vloggers don't like answering your questions, so too bad. No problem, right? Wrong. So I check with a broker, Go Nihon, and describe my situation. 42K net guaranteed. Now, I don't know what this means. 42K net guaranteed means you're going to make 42,000 or you have to pay 42,000? So I would think he's got to pay 42,000, right? So the guy, he describes the situation, 42K net guaranteed. The guy comes back and says, no go. I'll put this in this email in the description so you guys can read along. Proof of Y1M or Y2M in the bank or no long-term visa. Maybe he's saying he makes 42,000 yen a year anyway, but that's still not enough. He's got to have 1 million yen or 2 million yen in the bank or no long-term visa. That's only like 10,000 bucks. That doesn't make sense because that's actually less than 42,000. Anyway, I called Japan Foundation in LA and the Japanese Consulate in Chicago. They basically say bullshit. So, good, yeah, that sounds correct. Frankly, even though my income is stable, I can't pony up and freeze the better part of 26K long term. So I don't know where these numbers are coming from. Frankly, even though my income is stable, I can't pony up and freeze the better part of 26K, $26,000 long term. Oh, he's got to keep the money in the bank. I guess is what the broker is saying. So then he says, so is this bullshit from the broker or what? Go direct through the school itself? Yeah, I would think. Why? Why wouldn't you? Anyway, he says, I'm not a weeb or otaku boy. I just want to learn the language and culture. I'm very culturally sensitive and open. And I also know better than to ask this question of a Japanese administrator before my shit is wired tight. One last negative, I don't drink. Yeah, not drinking is not that big a negative. You don't have to drink when you come to Japan. You just tell people you don't drink. A lot of people don't drink. A lot of my students don't drink. And they're successful. I have one student whose wife drinks a lot and he doesn't drink at all. In fact, well, he tried. I gave him a glass of wine once at a party. And he literally fell down. I mean, there's like, I have 2 or 3 students who just can't hold it at all. Anyway. So, kanpai with tea or soda, LOL. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about the drinking thing. So, got any wisdom to share on this weird situation? Not really. It sounds like you're fine. I'm not really sure why you're emailing me or what the question is, except, yeah, it sounds like bullshit. But, what other options do you have? You know, check message boards. There must be other people who've done things, and you can write people and ask questions of students who've gone there. I'm sure you'll find someone who's gone there. Yeah, and if anyone has any suggestions, please contact. Well, you can't contact this guy because he's got a friend log. So, but leave it in the comments. Maybe he'll see the video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.